Hi Pisces, Pisces placements. As I say that, King of Cups flies out. So your energy, water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Hi, how you doing? Pisces, we made it. We made it. We made 25,000 subscribers and it's still going up. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just so happy and so thankful. I can't even tell you. It's such a cool milestone to reach right before we step into 2025. It's amazing. So thank you to each and every single one of you that has subscribed, is subscribing, will be subscribing. But for this milestone, thank you. Thank you, thank you. You made it happen. And to celebrate, like I said, I'm running a special price on readings. So the information for that is in the description box below. And I look forward to working with as many of you as possible. But yeah, I started off my day in a great mood because I just checked my phone and we were over 25,000 subscribers already. And I was like, yes, thank God. And thank you, all my subscribers. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep growing. Okay, Pisces, let's see what we got going on for you. Stay tuned. I'll be doing your January monthly today or tomorrow at the latest. So stay tuned for that. You've got your 2025 yearly forecast. If you haven't checked that out yet, it's linked at the end of the video, I believe. Or it's in the description box below for you as well. We got a week ahead reading for the collective. You got extended readings for the members. And thank you, members. Lots to check out. Oh, and I've also linked below January monthly forecasts for each of the signs that I do on my other channel. I've linked them over here as well. So check that out as well. All right, Pisces, all that being said, let's see what's going on for you today. What's going on for Pisces at the time they find this video? What do they need to know for their highest good? Okay. Here we go. I feel like I need to get like a feather to just, it's like sweeping off, clearing off the energy when I clear off my table. One of my subscribers said that to me. He said, "Oh, it looks like you're just clearing the energy as you're doing that on the table." And I think it might be. I just never thought of it that way. All right. So let's see what we got going on for Pisces. Okay, cool. Bottom of the deck. Oh, here he is. Again, King of Cups. He was very eager to jump out the deck even before, I got a couple of shuffles in. So, and here he is again. Very significant energy. So this could be your energy with the King of Cups. I don't know if you're focusing on yourself at this time. Or it could be that you're dealing with another water sign, a Cancer, a Scorpio, or Pisces energy here. This is also talking about mastering your emotions, coming to a place of peace, coming to a place of, it just feels like release, peace, because you know that no matter what happens, you're in control, right? So no matter what happens, you manage your own emotions, okay? So it just feels like you may have overcome some trauma or healed some trauma, and that has taken some triggers away, okay? They don't have the same power over you. You don't get triggered the same way or as easily as you might have done before. And that's a really, really nice feeling, Definitely watch for it. When you find yourself in a situation that you found yourself in tens or hundreds of times before, and you see yourself reacting in a different way without even realizing, that is how you know. That is full 100% certainty confirmation some trauma has been healed because you're reacting differently, So that trigger no longer has power over you. It's no longer a trigger, So that's a beautiful thing. So I like it. All right, let's keep going. Current situation, 9 of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. So there's progress and growth here is what I'm seeing. And so there's some sort of wish fulfillment. There's contentment with the 9 of Cups. Indulging. It could be an energy of self-love and investing in yourself, or in something that is healthy for you, stable, happy, reliable. You see a future there. There could also be great news in terms of money especially with your own business or just career in general, personal projects, or if you're waiting for some money, however that resonates, there's a yes, there's a wish fulfilled, there's an approval, there's a delivery here of either a gift or actual money. Okay? And also just feeling that sense of contentment and fulfillment, seeing the growth in something. And it could be another person, it could be yourself or a situation. What's going to help or hinder you? Well, we have the Three of Cups and the Six of Wands. And the Three of Cups is an energy of community, friends, your social circles, and it's celebration. It's coming together to just have fun, lighthearted energy. Okay, and the Six of Wands is, again, a triumph energy, victory, overcoming obstacles, beating out the competition. It follows the Five of Wands, and again, I just get this message with inner conflict. You've overcome something that used to be a source of inner conflict, meaning some sort of trigger. Okay? And there's also an exit happening here. Because you're growing in one direction, you see progress, growth, development, and achievement. There's like a sending off party potentially, or this is telling you you can now move on from a certain group, from a certain community, or a certain organization. It's almost like you're no longer part of the crowd, you're no longer part of that group. You can achieve what you want to achieve on your own. You don't need other people to help you. You've learned everything you needed to learn. You've gained everything you needed to gain. And now you can do it on your own. Okay, so it's like graduation energy. And now you can make your own way. You don't have to be associated with someone else, or someone else to have you under their umbrella, or to, always have someone helping you. You can do it on your own. And again, we have the energy of mastery there as well. On the mind, we have the Nine of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is a different group, a different dynamic. Okay, it's like-minded people working together towards a common goal. The Three of Cups is more of a fun, let's have fun, let's hang out, let's have a laugh. The Three of Pentacles is much more, nose to the grindstone. How are we going to make it happen? What needs doing? Who's going to be doing that? What? Okay, very much practical collaboration energy towards a common goal. With the Nine of Wands, you may have been reluctant or hesitant. I feel like what this is, Pisces, is whatever you've been focused on or trying to make happen, you've been trying to get to a point where you're doing it on your own. Okay, you've been working your way towards, I don't want to have a partner on this project. I don't want to have someone helping me. I don't want to have someone associated with me, right? So that when I have my success, I don't have to share it. I can make a name for myself. And so you've been reluctant to join another group. Okay, you've been reluctant to accept someone else's invitation or offer. And you wanted to do it on your own. In the foundation, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Wands. This is about some sort of change, some sort of turnaround, some sort of it's just big change that you have been waiting for, anticipating, hoping it comes in faster. It's almost like you were on a bit of a deadline. It feels like if this hadn't come in when it did, you would have had to associate yourself with another group of people or with an individual that you didn't want to. You would have had to. So it's, for example, if the business loan hadn't come through, or the good news about your business, whatever it was, you would have had to go and get a full-time job or at least a part-time job. Okay, and work for others, with others. And it's like you didn't really want to be doing that. And you were hoping, anticipating some sort of influx, either bigger movements, more orders, more clients, some sort of surge, or an influx of money through loans, business loans, support from the government, right? And you were waiting for that to come in because you didn't really want to have to go and work for someone else, as an example. And that's what's coming in, okay? And then you have this sense of victory, triumph, accomplishment. I don't have to go and work for or with someone else. I can do what I want to do the way I want to do it and make money off of that and be in charge of myself, right? As an example, but that can resonate however it can resonate for you, okay? In the recent past, we have the Devil with the Chariot. You've been working very hard to move away from a situation that you were giving your independence away. Okay? You were there and it might have been a good decision at the time and you do have benefits from it, but you're also making sacrifices to be there. Okay? So working for someone else, for example, you're not responsible of the ins and outs of the business. You can expect a paycheck every month. You don't have to worry about that, right? You get time off and whatever. But you do release and give away or trade some level of independence. You have to do what you're told. You have to follow their rules. You have to follow their policies. Okay? You can't really go and do things exactly the way you want to do things because that's not your job, right? And it looks like you've been working very hard to move away from that with the Chariot. You may have been doing two things at the same time. So doing this as well as trying to set up your own thing, okay, at the same time. And that's what's coming in now, where you can finally make that transition and just focus on the one thing and do things the way you want to do things, okay, and leave this behind. For some of you, you might be leaving a Capricorn behind. You might be leaving a Capricorn behind or a Cancer. Hold on. Let's make some more room. With this energy. But if it's not that, like I say, it's different examples. This could also be some sort of relationship that you don't want to be in anymore. But you have to make sure you set yourself up for success because maybe the money came from the other person, right? Maybe they were in charge of providing. And so for you, it's like, well, if I leave and regain my independence, I won't be able to provide for myself. So you might have put together some sort of plan to get yourself a job, get yourself a place to live, get yourself a car, right? Kind of restore your independence. And when everything's in place, now you can release, move on, walk away from that relationship, do things the way you want to do things, when you want to do things, right? It might not have been the best relationship, let's put it that way. If this is about a family situation, same thing, right? Someone in the family might have been helping you, and they've been helping you to the point where it's like, okay, well, now I'm ready to do things on my own, and they didn't want you to do that. They didn't give you your freedom, right? Maybe this is someone that kind of talked down to you or kind of put doubt in your mind. What are you going to do, Pisces? I've been paying all your bills. You don't even know what a bill looks like, so what are you going to do on your own, right? You'll never make it on your own type of person. Or a manager, whoever that is in your life. And you've been taking steps and putting things in place to restore your freedom, gain your independence, and that's what's happening in this energy, okay? Whatever this Knight of Pentacles is bringing you is what you were missing, like the last piece of the puzzle, for you to be able to go, yes, I can now exit this situation. I can leave these people or this person or this environment behind and make my own way and do things my own way, okay? A really cool energy. So in the outcome and advice, we have the Seven of Cups, and now it's like, well, the world is your oyster. Where do you want to go from here? Thoughts of the future, making plans, coming up with ideas. Four of Pentacles, and the Lovers. So this puts you in a position of, okay, well, now it's time to put action behind that plan, to make that choice known. And so I feel like there's a moment of doubt, there's a moment of hesitation. Of, am I sure I want to be doing this? Because I'm trading some level of security in that, you know, my current situation is predictable at least. I know what it is, familiar. For, I have a lot of options and a lot of freedom, but also all the responsibilities on me. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what's going to happen. Am I sure, okay, that this is what I want to do? So there's going to be a moment of pause, a moment of hesitation that usually happens before we take big steps, right? It's normal. Then we have the Magician with the Hermit. And with the King of Cups, again, it talks about mastery of one's emotions. It's okay to have a moment of fear and hesitation, like in front of a big change. And it's okay to recognize that and then just take a deep breath and decide what you want to do about it, right? The Magician is all about confidence. You have everything you need to fulfill your goal, to go through with your plan, to be successful. You have the skills, the knowledge, the experience to go out on your own. The Magician with the Hermit. Okay? And you know there's a difference. When in the Seven of Cups energy, we can be fearful of the Seven of Cups energy, whereas like I don't know what's going to happen and I'm just waiting to see what happens, and then I'll have to adjust and I'll have to adapt to that. But it's a very fearful energy because there's just uncertainty everywhere, and that could make us uncomfortable, and it can make us feel like we're not in control of what happens. But what happens if we turn that energy into the Magician? Yeah, anything can happen. So why don't I make sure that what I want to happen happens? Do you see what I mean? So that kind of switches the power dynamic from things are happening to me, I don't know what's going to happen, I'm fearful, versus anything can happen, I don't know what's going to happen, so I can take advantage of that energy where there's no rules yet, and I can make my own. I can put my own rules forward. You know, this is where no one wants to make a decision, and anything can happen, anything's possible. People have to come up with a decision. Like, no one wants to take charge. No one wants to be the leader and go, okay, people, this is what we're doing. But usually when that happens, everyone else follows because they don't really have a better idea, right? They just didn't want to be the one to make any suggestions because it's like, well, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't have a plan. I don't have it figured out. And with the Magician here and the Hermit, it's all about exploration, and you learn as you go, but you lead with your own intent and willpower. Okay? This is where we look at the potential, that ball of energy that is potential, and we make it do what we want it to do, versus waiting for that ball to stop spinning so we know what's up. Do you know what I'm saying? And the Ace of Pentacles. And here you go, a brand new world, a brand new life, a new source of income, financial stability, financial independence. That's what you're on your way to. Providing for yourself, calling the shots in your own life. And also, whenever you receive rewards for your efforts, you don't have to share them. That's all for you. Okay? The keys to a new home, keys to a new life. It's really, really nice energy, Pisces. Okay? Because whatever it is that you've mastered and conquered has given you the confidence of the Magician, of going, anything can happen, no one's making any decisions, so I'm going to take the opportunity to express my intentions, to make my decisions, and people will follow that. Do you see what I mean? So let's see. Oracle energy and advice for Pisces here. What else do they need to know? So lead with confidence, Pisces. Look, moving on. Endings that bring healthy beginnings, where you're in charge of your own life. You call the shots. You have independence. You have that freedom. Healthy new beginnings. What you're leaving behind was unhealthy. Okay, whether it was a full-on toxic situation or it just was restricting you and holding you back, and you were giving your power away. Okay? Abundance, an inflow of money, love, or rewards. And that's that Knight of Pentacles with the Nine of Cups that's coming in. Okay? Acceptance. Accept past and current situations. Work through issues gracefully. And that's what's happened, you know? You've learned from the past. You've accepted that, you know what, that's what they're capable of offering. You've accepted that, you know what, I've outgrown that. And that's just what it is. There's no need for drama. There's no need for conflict. You've understood that you want something else. You figured out what you want. You figured out that you can make it for yourself. And it is what it is type of situation. You're working through issues gracefully. And embrace, find peace with your current state of being. And you finally have this peace, like I was saying in the beginning. There's a sense of peace. There's a sense of release. There's a sense of being at ease and at peace with the King of Cups. Because you're finally doing what you want to be doing. And now this could be on a grand scale where it's life-changing decisions with the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, it can be. But it can be on a day-to-day level as well, where you've got this money coming in, or you've got some sort of gift coming in that gives you the freedom to say, you know what, I don't want to go out with you guys. I'm going to go over here and do things by myself. Because maybe you needed to team up with people to put money together in order to be able to afford something, right? And here comes some money or some sort of support or some sort of influx of something, resources of some kind, where you don't need to team up with other people. You don't need to put resources together and then share that, whatever it is you're purchasing, right? So that everyone gets a turn because we all chipped in. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay? So, really, really nice energy. Really, really beautiful reading today, Pisces. And it's lovely, lovely to see, okay? Because you're finally in charge of making your own decisions, of where things go in your life. There are things we can't control, absolutely, with the Wheel of Fortune. We're reminded of that. But there's a lot that, yes, we can control, okay? We do have a say. It's co-creation, okay? The events where we have absolutely zero control are not occurring as often as you might think. It's always co-creation. Most of the time, it's co-creation. Something may happen outside of our control, but we have a say in how we react and respond to it. And when we start working with that energy, we can create, manifest anything. And I'm getting chills, okay? So Pisces, I really hope this helps you. Let me know what you think, how you resonate with the reading, what it's about for you. I really hope it helps you, okay? I'm looking forward to your thoughts. So I'm going to leave this here. Thank you so much once again for each and every one of you that has subscribed and has helped us reach the 25,000 subscriber milestone. And we're still growing. So let's keep growing, okay? But thank you. Check out the special price, the discounted price reading offer that I have put in the description box for you to take advantage of, so that we can celebrate together, okay? It's my way of saying thank you and giving back to you, okay? Co-creation here, team effort, right? But yeah, have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now, Pisces.